Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Friday. Let's see what the news is. Bye-bye. Let's see here. I need to pull up my email. Get this over here. Hold on. I want to pull up something. Get this number going. Okay, cool. So here we go. The unemployment number for the month of February has allegedly, well, it's not allegedly, it is, fallen to 3.8%, 678,000 jobs created. What was the estimate? 423. Okay, cool. Unemployment rate drops. Okay, we've been talking about this a lot lately as far as the jobs that need to come back in the industries such as hospitality and restaurants. Yeah, restaurants. So here's the real number that I look at. This is the underemployment number. This is the number that, so the unemployment number, if you are not actively looking for a job anymore and you have fallen off, so you're not considered actively looking for a job anymore. You're not counted in there. This number, however, hold on a second, plus. There we go. It measures the total number of employees in the United States that are part of the labor force but are without a job. Unemployment rates could be, okay, so there we go. So this is the number right now, 7.9%, 7.9%, long-term average of 10.4%. This is the number that I find more important. It's the underemployment number, the U6 number. This is the number that you need to look at. This employment number, unemployment number that they put out, it's all smoke and mirrors. I mean, it's very obvious what's going on in this country. All you need to do is go down the street and look and see every single sign that has a job up, a job wanted sign up there. So, all right, back to it. The Fed Evans from Chicago says higher interest rates needed to reduce surging inflation. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a vote this year. Chicago Fed president said that the bank is poised to approve a series of increase in interest rates, but he said the U.S. What is going on here? the U.S. inflation is likely to remain above 3% through the end of the year. We're going to get going early at the next meeting and for the next several meetings for sure. While everyone's predicted that high inflation, this is the funniest part. We still don't have an answer. We still don't have anybody saying what's going to bring down the inflation number besides their nonsense quarter point bumps every once in a while. While Evans predicted that the rate of inflation would likely return to close to 2% by 2024, he said that it probably would be around 3 to 3.5% by the end of this year. I'm excited to see when the number comes out, what it's going to be going forward. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're part of the EM community, 10 a.m. today, book club, chapter 3 of Richer, Wiser, Happier. The increase, this is like blowing my mind. I forgot how long ago 2018 was. This is going to be the first increase since 2018. I remember sitting at my dining room table when they increased rates. I was watching it on my iPad. That was the last time they increased rates. Okay, let's see what's next. You guys will notice that the news out there is not plentiful today. Consumers to keep driving through higher gas prices with no relief. The labor market is as resilient as it's ever been and poised to improve further as Omicron. They just keep talking about Omicron. It's unbelievable. But now he said, we're seeing a post-Omicron snapback in some of the economic data. COVID is not in the picture as much anymore, but that's a good thing in terms of the economic backdrop. We do see the U.S. economy holding on relatively well, all things considered. Plentiful employment, of course, is feeding the problem of insatiable demand that is also feeding the supply chain crisis, and it's just a domino effect from there. Food inflation is off the chain. Gas inflation is off the chain. It's basically increasing your taxes if you want to look at it that way. The U.S. does nothing as far as fracking or anything, so we're just being forced to pay whatever the Saudis give us, $130 a barrel it's going to be eventually. Wonder what that number is now. $111 a barrel right now, so sweet. Where was that story? The news gets worse. Given the drivers in many car culture-oriented states, I don't really know if it's car culture. It's more like car necessity. Tethered to their vehicles for professional, personal reasons, higher prices are unlikely to dissuade them from continuing to go buy costlier fuel. Sorry, when you live in places where you can't walk from point A to point B, you have to wear a car, buddy. I mean, you have to drive a car. Primarily, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's that. Next, Jim Cramer, the genius of all geniuses. Jim Cramer warns investors that still betting on high growth stocks, I don't think is going to work. Okay, nice of you to change your tune now after you screwed everybody. The era of beat and raise and buy no matter what is over for the formerly high-flying growth stocks. There's still plenty of other stocks out there, but if you're betting on these to bounce back, I don't think it's going to work. Why? Because they're insanely priced according to valuation. Growth stocks are particularly susceptible to inflation. I don't think that's all of it. Because it hits the value of future earnings. Okay, whatever. You may think these companies are the greatest thing since sliced bread, which you do, but the pros know not to pay as much for them pay as much for unprofitable sliced bread. It's so funny. Just how long ago was he saying that? So now profitability matters? Come on, get real here. Anybody, I know I'm sure that the people watching this don't listen to this guy, but this guy's an idiot. I don't understand how this guy has a show. It's because he's entertaining, and that's what he's doing. He's really good at selling ads to his viewers. That's it. The momentum is gone. The charts are broken. They've lost too much money. Well, Jimmy, if you know anything about momentum, and I know you do because you were a hedge fund trader of charts, momentum goes to the downside as well. It doesn't need to all be up. Okay. Disruption alert. Sony and Honda team up to develop electric cars with the goal of sales beginning in 2025. These are going to be the most archaic EVs I've ever seen in my life. Two companies that have the worst technology in the world. Well, Sony has very good like headphones and stuff, but it's big and clunky. It's good, but Honda's like, you get inside of a Honda, it's like getting inside of a Toyota. You think that you just hit 2010 with the GPS system that they have going on in there. I got in the 2022 Tundra the other day. I got inside of it. I'm like, This looks like my mom's Tundra from 2012. It just looks a little bit nicer. Japanese electronics giant Sony and car maker Honda have joined to create, but I'll tell you what, it's going to be reliable. It's creating an electric car, beginning sales in 2025. The Japanese automaker said it would phase out gas vehicles by 2040. Honda has also has a joint venture with GM to invent a new. Never mind. Folding phones from iPhone. This is way more interesting to me. Folding phones could be mainstream. So anybody that. So I was at a restaurant, I don't know, 3 months ago, and the guy at the table next to us had that Samsung, I think it's Samsung, Android phone that folds in half. And I want it because that thing is awesome. Well, I would never buy an Android because I'm not a serial killer. But I want Apple to come out with a folding phone because that thing was so cool. So there were folding phones or flip phones. This is what's coming back. Appears to be making a comeback after 2 decades. We're starting to see the emergence of foldable phones. It's cool because you can do 2 things at one time. Apple next. This person who is let's see, who is this? Where is this guy? Oh, okay, so we're not there yet. I have every confidence that Apple has had flexibility display technology in their labs for more than a decade. Apple doesn't like to rush. They will wait and see how the market evolves. Apple's iPhones and iPads are so successful, so why do you need to deviate at this time? This person, Ming-Chi Ko. I've seen his name on forums before, but I've never actually seen him go and speak to the media like this. That's pretty cool. In a note to investors, Apple is planning to launch a foldable iPhone in 2023. It's going to be a 8-inch display. Are you calling me a serial killer? Yes. I just love. So my dad. So if you have an Android phone, you're not allowed to text me. There's one exception, my father, because my father's been on. He's been using Androids forever, and he really likes anybody that uses Androids. They're definitely the more customized. They like the customization and not just being locked in. So I always call my dad a serial killer because we just go back and forth all the time, and we've been going back and forth for like a decade. So he texts me on Signal because I refuse to send SMS text messages because it just bothers me. So yeah, I think it's pretty funny. But let's see. Yeah, that foldable phone is so cool. Blue text only. Amen to that. All right. What else do we have? Okay, so that's that on here. Oh, one more thing. This was interesting. Everybody's talking about it, so why not? Melinda Gates and Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein factored in her divorce from Bill Gates. Talk about drama. The late financier and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein has been rumored to be a factor in their divorce. I guess she spoke to CBS. Okay. When King, whoever was interviewing her, asked whether Epstein was one of the reasons why their marriage ended, French Gates responded, yes. As I said, it was not just one thing, it was many things. But I did not like that he had meetings with Jeffrey Epstein, and I made that clear to him. Okay. She said she met him exactly one time. She regretted it when she stepped in the door. He was abhorrent. He was an evil he was evil personified. I had nightmares afterwards. Okay, so drama. Let's see what happens with the drama. Speaking of drama, follow me on Instagram. Talk about drama. @TraderMo_EM, and then follow the other accounts as well. Baba is down to $100. Are you still buying it? Well, I told you I like the price at whatever I bought it at, 140, 150, whatever it is. Why would I not like it here? Unless something fundamentally changes. Somebody asked me in the bid and ask the other day. They go, Mo, can you just call me down here? And I go, when it was 140, did you buy it and did you think it was a good valuation? Yes. Has anything changed in the company? Except for the public perception and the voting weight of the stock market? No. I'm like, okay, what are you worried about then? Nothing's changed. We're in the same situation that we were before. Nothing has changed. It's crazy. Just relax. Just because price moves the way it does. Do you think I like seeing Facebook drop 45% in a week? No, but that's what it takes sometimes. The financials of everything in Facebook are still the same. Just because that the market doesn't like the market perception The same market perception that has run these insane stocks like Palantir and Snowflake and Lordstown and Nikola and Workhorse to all-time highs because of nonsense. They're the ones that are saying now, you're going to listen to them now? The ones that are voting and telling you what the price of the stock is worth? Come on. All right. The yield's nothing to look at there. Earnings, Hibbett Sports reported before the bell. They're down 7.5%. I know that a lot of you guys were in this paying attention to SWBI. They reported yesterday they're down 20% right now. We could talk about that for a little bit. Unemployment number we already talked about. Come on over. Join the software. If you join the software, you get the book club that I'm going to be doing right after this. If you join the Bid and Ask, that's for $30. Gets you all the software, gets you the chat, gets you everything. If you want to join the Bid and Ask Nation, however, come over here. $80 a month gets you all of the day trading that we do. I think Paul might be going live today later by himself. I don't know. What else do we have? You get the Employed Trader series. You get my exclusive Saturday seminars, which I'm doing next Saturday in the morning. It's a lot of stuff, guys. It's a lot of stuff for $80 a month. And plus, if you start day trading, you're going to pay this off in a day. There's so many people who are like, yesterday, they were like, this is my first time day trading with real money, and I already paid for the Bid and Ask Nation for the month, for the year, what have you, just depending. So that's that. Okay, what's next? Stocks. Give me some stocks. What time is it? 9:15. So that's good. Okay, let me read some of your comments. I'm going to just scroll back here. Let's see. Can we enter a power stock when it is climbing always? Yep, like Costco and Charlie. Yeah, but make sure that it is a power stock. So this is a power stock. If this wants to become a power stock, what do you need for a power stock? You need to be over all 4 major moving averages and making new all-time high or new 52-week highs, and you're not there. So you got to break out. Guys, smash the like button for me while I forget to do that. Okay, what else do we have? Let's see here. Okay. U.S. is considering sanctioning India over not putting sanctions on Russia. I'm sure threatening the Indians will make them your ally. The West has a plan. Mo, do you think the market is going to keep going down, or are we getting close to the bottom? We're nowhere close to the bottom, I'm telling you right now. Guys, we're nowhere close to the bottom. What you saw happen to Facebook, which is a perfect example, a FANG, is going to happen to the rest of stocks. I bet you at some point, and you're going to call me nuts, we're down here in this level on S&P. I bet you we drop below COVID. I am happy to make that bet. Meta is at 200 now. That's cool. Just shows you all those stocks are susceptible to high flyers. The high flyers with fantastic financials that everybody loves, everybody uses. Think about this. Facebook has half of the globe as users on some platform, Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook. And people are like, oh, their usership is dying. Okay, cool. Whatever you think. All right, next, let's just do some stocks, and we'll go from there. AMD. AMD's nuts. All right. It's stuck at a consolidation channel. If you break below these lows right here, it's going to go down. And here, I just noticed something else. If you break below this 200-day moving average and clear it like you did back here, and don't get a rebound the next day like you did, if it just starts moving down, this thing is gone. This thing is going to $75, if not below that. Jonathan, thank you very much. You have a great weekend as well. Oh, SWBI. So I don't know what SWBI reported. Frankly, I don't hold a position in them, so I'm not that in tune. So they reported, I'm just going based off of right here. Revenue was down. Earnings were down. I'm assuming their projection was down. SWBI is relocating. Somebody tell me what's up with SWBI. The fact that it's down 20% means nothing to me. Literally nothing to me. Because this could have easily jumped up here and gone up 20% on terrible earnings. The price action doesn't mean anything to me. Just like I said with Facebook, the price action doesn't mean anything to me. I want to know what the deal is as far as what the company said moving forward. So right now, though, let it Open today, see what happens. This thing could very well come right back up here tomorrow or Monday. You don't know. You don't know. Net sales. Okay, net sales were 177 million, a decrease of 79.9 million or 31% from the comparable. So my question is, if sales were really that bad, did it have a lot to do with supply chain issues? Because now we're going into the anomaly of things again. Like I say, when these companies come out like Walmart and Target and they go, well, compared to April of 2020 when the world was shut down and we have the best shipping services in the world, so our sales doubled, and that's stupid to compare it to that. Why are you comparing it to that? This is the same thing. Are there supply chain issues? Can they not make guns, whatever the hell they make? I don't know, except for, I don't know what they make besides guns. But is that what it is? Figure it out. Figure it out. Let me know. We'll see. We'll go from there. But as of right now, don't worry about it. RTX, let's look at some of these defense stocks. Raytheon. Oh, supply chain issues. Good point. I mean, yeah, I just think about when I see total illogicness, that's not a word, but like it just thinks okay, I think about this. Smith and Wesson. Does everybody like guns? Yes. Well, not everybody. Are guns going to go away? No. Are you actually going to amend the Constitution? Is there a very, very good chance of that in the near future? No. What would the reason be that their sales were down? It's not a demand for guns. It's probably a supply for guns or supply for parts that make guns. Then I say, okay, let's see. No, people aren't just buying guns. I don't believe that for a second. I have 2 guns sitting right there. I don't even shoot them, but they're sitting right there. People buy guns. All right. NASDAQ bottoms. Okay, let's see. NET. Oh, we didn't even do Raytheon. So with these defense stocks, guys, is my mic messed up? If it's messed up, I'll pause. I'll unplug it. But I've only had one person say it, so I don't really trust one person saying something. No offense to that one person. So anyways, take profits. I've said it many times. We're gonna look at Lockheed Martin. We're gonna look at Northrop Grumman, and we're looking at Raytheon. Take profits. They're all gonna be doing the same thing. This is Raytheon. This is Northrop Grumman doing the same kind of pullback, a little bit better. And then let's look at Lockheed Martin. Same thing, a little bit better. So pullback. So let's go from there. Next, CLF, Cleveland Cliffs. Show us the gun. Whoa. All right. Flagpole City. I'm telling you right now, it's Friday. Take profits and take profits. Take profits, take profits. Everybody says the audio is good. We're sticking with it. Take profits on this stock. Timo, thank you very much. All right. What else did we have? Snow. So snow dropped, was it 15 or 30% yesterday? Well, it's dropping even more today. All right. Wow, COVID levels. Here you go. This little blip right here, that was COVID, and we are back down to it, to 219. Actually, look where they IPO'd. Where did they IPO? So they opened on IPO day at 245, went to a low of 231, and went to a high of 319, and now they are at opening at $219. Guys, this stock has completely fallen below its IPO price. So let's do our usual thing. Stock opens, best thing of all time. StockMo tells you to buy it right here. It comes back down. Then you lose all your money. Then you probably sell it. Then it goes up here and StockMo tells you to buy it again, and then you lose all your money again. And then you come over and you join EM because you just can't take it anymore. Sales pitch. That was the best sales pitch I've ever done. All right. Next, Gilead. GILD. Wow. Consolidating again. Yeah. Consolidating again. And look what they did on COVID. So they skyrocketed on COVID because they were thought to have the vaccine of all vaccines and then plummeted. So they're back down to their plummet after the vaccine deal. So I wouldn't even look at it from this perspective. I don't like this trapdoor being open. I really don't think it's worth it. I think you should come over here and swing trade it and just have a really great trade. Try to run it up to the 25-day moving average. If you can bust through the 25-day moving average, you have a hell of a run going to the 50-day moving average. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to give you guys some insight. So EM community, all of these chats come down to Mo's watch list. Boom, I added Gilead yesterday. That's right. And actually, I'm going to put Gilead swing, Gild, swing to 50 DMA. There you go. All right. That is the EM chat. Okay, next. You should clarify that you aren't stock Mo. All right. Google. Do I think Google is a fair value? Absolutely not. I think Google needs to fall at a minimum somewhere in this range, probably somewhere in this range, 12 to 15, 12 to 1400, something like that. So, down below. If this thing can break away from its 200-day moving average and actually break away and not get sucked back into it, you'll get a rundown on Google. But Google has been doing very well over the past couple of days going forward. NEO. So NEO is an interesting company. They're just so their next consolidation level is here in this $12 range, and then they're basically going to come back to $4. So why have they been getting beaten down? Why have they been getting beaten down so much? I'd like to know their delivery numbers. I don't remember off the top of my head. Next, Ford. Speaking of disruption, so Ford, I don't think Ford is actually disruptive anymore. So they're splitting off their internal combustion and their company and their EV company. So since they're not actually combined anymore, I don't think they're disruptive. I have no reasoning for that, but other people that talk EVs don't have reasoning for anything, so I think I'm just going to have to stick with my thesis. Just kidding. Mo, what's your advice for people who started investing near the top of the market? If you're investing in ETFs, just dollar cost average into them. We draw the graph all the time. It's this is the graph. This is the market, and you're going to invest like this, and you're going to be buying here, and you're going to be buying here, and you're going to be buying here, and you're going to be buying here. Sometimes it's going to suck. Sometimes it's going to be great, and it is what it is. You're going to end up on this yellow line going right through the middle in 30 to 40 years. What's your favorite between Lowe's and Home Depot? Personally, I like Home Depot more, but I have no idea about the stocks. To me, they're almost exactly the same companies. I had Google at 1,500 and sold it at 1,800. Wish I still had it. Well, if Google was at 1,200, you would be saying I'm the smartest person in the room, and I'm so happy that I sold it. So, Disney, Cardinal Health, NCAA bracket. I've never done a bracket in my life. I have no interest. So I was thinking about this the other day. I'm not the biggest sports fan in the world. I'm definitely not a college basketball fan. I don't like basketball in general. So that doesn't do it for me like the NBA, but I really don't like college basketball. But I was thinking about this the other day because they say that, because I have like some friends that are going to do vasectomies and whatever, and they say that they book up real fast around March Madness because people just want to like get snipped and then sit at home and just rest and watch the tournament. And I said to myself, I was driving down the road the other day after I got off the phone with somebody, and I'm like, literally, the thing that you could torture me with is to get a vasectomy and then force me to be able to sit on a couch and not change the channel from college basketball. That would be it. That would just be it. That would be the ultimate torture. So if you ever want to torture me, do that and then play techno music in the background, and you're going to drive me crazy. All right. Oh, guys, that's right. Guys, go to so Timo just posted the links in the chat. So we're going to be moving our live streams here over to Everything Money Live. So click on that, go over and sub, and just go on from there. And that's starting on starting on March 14th. We're going to be doing all live streams over on the new channel. So hop on over there. Okay. I don't want to do that one. Let's see. Cardinal Health. Oh, we didn't even do Disney. Hold on. So Disney's just consolidating here. Oh, it's actually starting to maybe, I don't like this trend. I wish this trend was more definitive. I wish this red line was more like that, more straight up and down. So, let's see. I think I would just chill out here and just let it go. All right, Michael Jordan. I think the part of the graphic that misses it. Oh, I think the part of the graph that gets missed is if you dollar cost average with the same amount of money, you are buying more shares at the bottom than you are at the top. Yeah, I mean, you could do equal shares if you want. Absolutely. Or you can split shares and you're going to get more shares at the bottom. Techno is the best. I can't do it. I just can't do techno. It just drives me crazy. My brother will like when I get in his car, he has this techno stuff on. First thing I do is turn the radio off. I'm like, this is literally the worst. It's just banging in my ear, this noise. Is it techno or Barney? How they tortured terrorists at Club Gitmo. All right, Rio Tinto is just chilling out here. You know, I don't like trading this because of these gaps all over the place. I know it's the way that the data is translated over. I think I would rather you guys just go and day trade this thing instead. Next, Altria. Oh, so Rivian, I'm not going to have anything. I'm gonna give an example because I haven't done one of these in a long time. Oh, wait, no, this is Rivian. I need RIVN. So this is all I got. They went public on, what day was this? November 10th. So they went public on November 10th. Opened at $106. You probably got super excited, bought this thing at $180 when Stock Mo told you to buy it, and now it's at $50 because everybody realized that they actually don't have any cars. I don't know why you would buy this company, but whatever. I have nothing else to say about this. Day trade it if you want to, but that's all we got. Next. $0, please. I don't know what that means. Will it be a guide on how to switch to the new live stream? Will it be a guide? I don't know. Just click the other link, and just press subscribe, and there you go. All right, Walgreens boots. Market opens in 20 seconds. Walgreens, look at this. So it was funny. We had a person in the Pulse Super Shorts. When this happened right here and this trajectory, he got so upset that he didn't buy in around this $46 range, 45. And I said, listen, man, I'm telling you right now, this thing is going to come right back down. This was insane. There were no W's created. It's going to come right back down. And here we are at $46. It's just incredible. It's just incredible how this works. Hype doesn't work. Stock market's open now, guys. Give me 2 more stocks and I'll run through them. Give me 2 more stocks and I'll run through them. We have the book club right after this. And then, oh, by the way, if you're in the EM community, I posted something in the fitness channel. I said, would you guys be interested in a fitness/nutrition session? Because at the end of the day trading session on Wednesday, I believe it was, we started talking about like nutrition and bodybuilding and lifting weights and CrossFit and all this. And I was like, oh, this is actually kind of fun. Why don't we set it up? So go in the fitness channel, hit the thumbs up button if you want to do it. And that's that. All right. We'll do process because everyone's talking about it. Process. So this is it's PR. Is this right? Yeah, this has to be right. So it's down 30% in the past couple of sessions. 68 down to 48. Everybody's worried. This is the stock that Monish Pabrai swapped out for Alibaba, I believe. So, guys, I mean, this is a beautiful short. If you get another engulfing candlestick down today, which you're getting, I think. Hold on, let me see here. Yeah, you're getting it. If you want to, you can go ahead and short this thing. The volume is lowering, but it's still really good. Wait a second. This is not today's candle. March 4th. Oh, yeah, it is. It's looking really good. Really good short. Really good short. Just follow it, put stops in place, and go from there. Okay. Last one. What do you see happening if Walgreens sells Boots? Well, I don't know what Boots brings in, but at the same point, they would be lessening their risk. So, Mo, buy out Peloton and I'll join you. Is Mikey older than Paul? No, Mikey is my age. He is, well, actually, he's 32. Is he 32? Yeah, he's 32. I'm 33. And Paul is 40. He's old and 40. JK. All right, Boeing. Last one. Consolidating here. What would I tell you to do over here? I wouldn't even look at it from this perspective. Wouldn't even look at it over here. I would come right over here and try to get an engulfing candlestick down. Go ahead and short it. It's a little bit you're getting a little bit low on that stochastic. I don't know how much more run you have, especially because you're consolidating right here. There is a gap to fill down here. So if this thing breaks this wick right here and starts dropping, you can probably run this thing down to $160 or so. But that's it. All right, guys. That's it for today. That's it for this week. If you're in the EM community, come and join me in the book club. If you're not in the EM community, why aren't you in the EM community? Join it right now and join the book club. You'll get an alert in the chat in about, 20 minutes that it's going to start. You'll get the link. It'll pop up right there. That's it. You guys have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. Talk to you soon. Thanks for the support. Peace.
Thank you.